What's going on, everyone? Today we are reacting to BINI Golden Arrow. I'm Emeroy, the executive director. This is...
I'm Bianca. I'm a dancer with
I'm Noelle. I'm the assistant technical director of Temper Tantrum.
I am Lauren. I am the assistant artistic director of Temper Tantrum.
I'm Max, director of nothing.
I'm Chris. You can call me Tabasco, and I'm a dancer.
And like I said, we're watching BINI Golden Arrow. Hope you guys enjoy. It's been nice seeing the love that you guys have been sharing
Hi, Blooms.
with all this stuff. So shouts out to all the Blooms. If it's your first time watching, here's the format. The first part of the video, I just do a general reaction to the video. No pauses, just me watching, commenting, and enjoying the video. Part 2 of the video is me analyzing the details of the choreography and sharing my thoughts of what makes this choreography so good and fun to watch. So what qualifies me to run my mouth? I've been dancing for over 25 years, choreographing, directing, and teaching for about 20. Been dancing since I was 8, started competing in high school, co-founded a competitive dance company called Family Business back in 2004, toured with a professional hip-hop dance theater company called Antics, danced with artists such as Dalwin, Jonathan Varay, Casey and the Sunshine Band, and Kool and the Gang, performed for events such as the opening for Universal Studios Nintendo Land, Universal Studios City Walks Exhibition, Choreographers Carnival, World of Dance, Hip Hop International, produced and sold out a show with my dance company, and I currently direct a dance entertainment company called Temper Tantrum. Make sure you guys go check out their channel because they do reactions too. And again, I'm not a K-pop stan, I'm simply a dancer that appreciates the level of difficulty that a lot of these artists are putting into their choreography. And with that, let's head on over to the video.
Didn't start with like their names on.
Oh yeah, no Gwen Stacy.
No, Gwen Stacy. Oh!
Oh!
Damn, they said we're gonna start off with the diagonal and stay in the diagonal and weave through.
They love a diagonal.
Because they're good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Like, weaving.
Gorgeous.
Oh, this is cute.
This is
nice. It was like a picture-in-picture.
Yes.
Wait, this.
I like this.
The vocals, I'm feeling this vibe.
It's a little deeper than they normally go, you know?
Nice,
They sing
nice
very
into the
much.
floor.
Yeah.
From stage left to stage right into that pyramid.
I like this picture.
They sing over in English.
Ooh.
Hey, that was a nice reveal.
Yeah. Ooh. This
Hey.
asymmetry.
Hey.
Again.
They absorbed her.
They absorbed her.
It's. I swear they have like the diagonal domination, man, dude.
Diagonal domination.
Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Hey.
Yes.
That was cute.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
Okay, X formation.
Just
Hey.
diagonal queens.
Yeah.
I love this like flip, 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 flip.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
yes.
hey.
I like this beat for them.
Yeah.
Just such a very different vibe.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ooh, she's killing it, dude.
I like the way they're highlighting the singer.
Yeah. There's so much movement
Woo.
in their formations. They're like
Yeah.
staying in their formation for like
Oh, I like
That was
this.
such a yeah.
Wah!
Yeah.
nice.
Hey.
Ooh. Nice pickup, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was cute as hell.
They're like it's
Is this a full English song?
It's a full English song.
Okay.
Hey. Look at Potter Marie on beat.
Come on, beat kill.
okay levels.
Yes. And then the follow along. Yeah.
A little bit of the punking.
Hey.
That was so cute.
Yeah. Wow,
The
this
hips.
formation
Hey.
from stage right.
Yeah.
I like how they repeat that choreo.
Hey, let's go.
Hey.
Oh! That felt very twice. That.
Hey.
It's very beanie.
Hey. Hey. This is cute as hell. Woo!
Oh, that was
Nice.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
Great
That was a
level
good
change.
level change with the movement too.
Yeah.
It felt so natural.
I love how they're in formation for like 1 8 count and move.
It's
That's
very.
kind of how I do formations.
That was a beautiful.
That was so cute.
Ooh. Line to line into a 2 3 2 1.
Oh look, and then the back center is offset.
Yeah, just so you can see them.
Yeah.
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 Hey.
Okay, facing different direction.
Hey.
Yes.
formation where it's like 4 in the middle and then 2 on the side, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that was cute. That was cute.
Oh my god, this move too. Oh, how cute. I always love the intricacies of like girl group, like hand things.
Oh, hand motions.
Yeah, they.
That is cute.
It's an arrow. It's an arrow.
so
It's an arrow. It's an arrow.
cool.
Okay, they're always so good at the like
They're
on
so
the
on.
nose, like
Without being corny.
like with the like the name of the song and like incorporating it in their choreography. I love that.
That was
Dude, this
Yeah.
was subtle, intricate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
But once again, the performance is always so top
Yes.
Mhm.
I really like how they would be like one big group, and then all of a sudden like it would be 2 groups, like just and it was
Yeah.
just like whoa, and it was the the asymmetry was really cool to see in that,
Yeah.
because you would normally expect it to be like 2 equal groups, but like the fact that they had like some groups with 3 and then like the other one was bigger, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
Their formations were super on point, and it,
Always.
yeah, like the
Always.
transitions and just the effects through the formations was just so alluring.
I loved like where they filmed this, because like normally it's like at a dance studio where it's like brick walls and colorful like graffiti looking stuff from like the other ones. But like this is just black curtain. With
Yeah.
floor, it was just stage, and I'm just like, and like with a white
Like
and gray.
it fit like the vibe of the song
Yes,
better.
exactly.
Yeah.
And you can, because it's a dark backdrop, you can see the silhouettes a lot clearer.
Especially
Yeah.
they're wearing white and gray.
Yeah.
And a light gray at that.
But it also accentuates how clean they are.
Yeah,
Especially if you're gonna choose to wear white.
Yeah.
White.
Yeah.
So you
Front is
have to be
black,
clean.
You have to
Yeah.
be clean.
You have
And
to
they
be clean.
were.
So this is my first time hearing about this group.
Yeah.
So amazing. Like I didn't even know this group existed until like today. So
Beep up.
yeah.
Beep up.
Beep up.
Beep up.
No, I'm thoroughly impressed by like just this video alone, and I'm pretty sure they have like other videos.
Oh,
where,
they
like,
do.
My
They-
mind will just explode more.
Mhm.
And then correct me if I'm wrong, but did they do like a Jollibee commercial also?
Yes, they did.
Okay,
Nice.
so I have heard
Yeah,
it before.
you sent that to me, and no one was like,
Oh,
oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Jolly Beanie.
Jollibee.
Yeah, okay.
They had a Jollibee mascot perform with them in their first concert.
Heck
Oh,
that's
that's
cool.
that video.
That's
Okay, that's
Philippines.
funny.
It was like they changed the lyrics up a little bit to like from Pantropico to incorporate Jollibee.
That's so cute.
Yeah, okay, that's lit.
Yeah.
I like
So-
it. I
I
like it.
think I saw that on TikTok.
Yeah, because in a lot of the stuff we watch, we see them hit the diagonal, and they always kill that formation, which is a tricky formation because sometimes our people are too far at.
Yeah, sometimes the depth
Spacing.
perception is
Spacing,
messed
yeah.
up.
So,
Like,
and I just love how they started off the
In
whole
a
thing in a
diagonal.
diagonal for essentially 4 8 counts. I'm like, yeah, we're just diagonal domination.
diagonal
Yeah.
domination.
Diagonal
That should be the
domination.
subcaption for this video. Diagonal domination.
Yeah, the
And they know that they're good at it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the thing is they're not even. You can tell they're not even looking to check if
they're not.
Yeah,
They're
they're
checking
full
spacing.
They just
character,
know.
full performance, not even
Yes.
hesitating about choreography, but hits their formation.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
Oh.
I mean,
Dude.
it's all about finding the right like marks, something to see where your space is at.
Yeah.
well, I mean, they're gonna do it on stage anyway, so it's not
Yeah.
even about the staging marks. They know how to stage off of each other, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
how you
And-
can do
and-
this dance anywhere.
And it's the
Yeah.
part of like the muscle memory because like some
Yeah.
people just do the choreography in a certain space and then you go to like a bigger stage, they're not going to try to spread it out unless they have
Right.
like extra tech time, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, that, and I think I said that it was like subtle, powerful, like, but they weren't overly intricate, but it still hit hard. And I think the thing that really, I don't know, stood out to me was just the vocals of this track.
Oh
usually-
yeah,
Oh,
I feel like
God. bro.
when they started
So
belting.
cool.
Yeah,
Because normally I feel
Philippines.
like when we like listen to like the other ones, it's very like cute and like fun. But this one was like kind of like a deeper tone and a little more like mature. And so when they start
Yeah.
belting, I'm like, oh, they're women.
Yeah, like-
They're not girls.
Women.
They're
dude,
women.
yeah, I
They're
liked
women.
that because I'm usually like, just listening to the music, the lyrics, and the beat like all the same. But then just the amount that just showed up, and then it showed up in their dancing, like, oh,
Especially when they
They were
like
touring.
isolated that person that was belting. I know it felt like I can hear it better.
Yeah.
Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it definitely
yeah.
does.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, and then there's also a part towards the end. I don't know if you guys saw, but remember when they were all facing kind of different directions?
Yes.
Yes.
However, in the music, you can hear like the singular person is singing, but then you can hear ad libs from two other girls, and they were also being featured. So they were facing front, and everyone else that wasn't
Oh.
in
That
that
was cool.
were facing out.
Dude, the atmosphere on this was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to
was
give
absolutely.
one more moment to when they faced each other and did like the little finger thing.
Yeah, that was so cute.
Promise.
That's
Because
That was cute.
I feel like dances like that used to be popular like in the 50s, like with the
Partner
There's a
dances in
name for
general.
that dance, but
Ham boning.
the-
No,
yeah.
it's kind of hand jam or something.
Yeah. It's funny because I just like taught it to my kids that I teach. Yeah, so dances like that used to be really popular, and I think that as someone that teaches the youth, like they love doing things like that. The youth. And then not only that, but I feel like the Philippines are known for like their like games and like they're like
Yes.
doing like
They're-
and so I feel like it's a really
Yeah.
cute little homage to the
It's a
culture.
very like connective culture.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Connection is I feel like really important in the culture, whether that's through food, through dance, through music. Connecting with your community is like so big.
Right.
Community,
Exactly.
yeah.
Because I learned a little bit of lagi and like that they work a lot with other people too, and it's a very like connective dance. So I see them throwing that homage to their culture, and that's so beautiful.
All right, so just letting y'all know that it's been a few weeks since I last saw it with Temper Tantrum. The upside with this is I can actually hear the musicality a lot more with the headset. When it comes to performances, one of the things that I always look for first is the starting position and the first 5 seconds of what they're doing. I think the starting position is equivalent to almost like a YouTube thumbnail. It has to build intrigue, and the first 5 seconds are essentially answering the question of why should they keep watching, why should they care to watch, and that's especially important in my opinion if you're trying to expand your fan base. You know, the fans, the stands, they're gonna love what you put out most of the time, you know, because there are sometimes some songs are hit or miss, but either way they're going to love you because they have a connection to you. But if you're trying to build that connection, there has to be a reason why. And if it's just through these songs and through these dances, you know, there has to be something that really connects with them. So, and there's several ways. Let's actually go into this. So this starting position right off the bat, one, like we mentioned it a lot in the reaction, but I also mentioned it a lot in the previous reactions videos I've done. They do a really good job in their diagonals. Like I said in the previous video, that they have diagonal supremacy. They did I think this first part, they do like 4/8 counts of just being in a diagonal. And it's, I think, one of those pretty like almost like high risk-ish types of formations because the spacing has to be right. Can't just be awkward because sometimes the depth is off or someone's too far out, so I think it's kind of a ballsy move. Not only that, we have eye contact as a disconnect. So there's a lot of power in the eyes. So as you're watching this on YouTube, it's very different as me looking at the screen versus me looking at you. So the minute I look at the camera, it feels as if I'm talking to you because there's an eye to eye. There's a lot of connection through the eyes. But in reality, I'm looking at a camera. And I don't know who you are, but I hope you're doing well. It's the same thing here. The minute they do anything that looks at the audience, there's a connection built. So it's very interesting that a person can still be there, but still feel disconnected. Okay. So very like strong. I'd say starting position. Okay. Let's go on into the first 5 seconds. Eight. Nice start. That was the first 5 seconds. So there's several ways you can start off a routine. You can go with a high energy move, okay, and that would like for as a big extreme it is a backflip, okay, or you can go all acting, all character, which some people do, and start off low energy and then eventually build it up. But Some people go with intrigue, which is a little bit more on more like effects, dynamics. Okay. I'd say it's like a little bit in between because it's not so flashy and it's not exactly, but there's still choreography. It's like, I'd say it's a sweet spot. It's nice, but nonetheless, in terms of everything, you have to have confidence at this level, at a 10 at all times, because I mean, that I think the easiest thing to do would be a backflip or really dynamic moves. Like I'd say this intro is almost closer to here, because it's easy to just do, in my opinion, something flashy. Character you need to have the most confidence in yourself, in your personality, the character you bring. Dynamics, not as flashy, not as character driven, but you have to have the confidence and know your timing. Going into that, so they go into, this is what I was talking about. So here we got a little bit of 2 seconds in, boom, they do a weave and a dynamic at the same time. Weave, and they do a good job here switching the level. So even though they're looking at the same way, they're taking advantage of levels. Okay, so this hand is right up here, which creates its own separate level, a visual level, because once they switch hands and they do a weave and they do a face away, boom, now we have this level switch with their hands. Boom, now they're both facing the front, making a connection to the audience. Boom, and then going into another boom, level up, and then a sit, giving a little bit of a nice anticipation of, because we just went this hand, and then they give a nice little anticipation before they sit down into the hip. So, and that's within the first 5 seconds. And then ending that 8 count with a simple, I'm not going to say simple, but it's a very kind of like confident, kind of like head tilt, very character driven, because there's very much like head tilt where it's kind of awkward. But there's just like, okay, I got you. All right. That kind of like confident. One. Ooh. And then they go to this level change, 6, 7, and 8. Boom. Again, low. And because they kind of are like the same height for most of them, or at least some of them are bending enough to match height. But if they just dropped and they stayed without those arms, this drop would not be as dramatic. What makes this level change right here very dramatic is they have boom, they going into this lunge, stepping forward, but they have their hands up here for the contrast, so that way you can see the drop, which is a nice effect. Boom. So I see what's happening. So okay, she turns a little bit early. There's one of those cases of like the dancers anticipate the move. I don't know. Actually, this might be a cleaning thing because we got 2 here, we got 2 facing front. Let's see where do they end? Oh, very interesting. Okay, so we have 2 things here, like 2 dancers going here. They're turning away. This might be smart in terms of hitting that back and then turn. I think we have like 2 counts to that. 1, 2, and 3. So okay, about 3 counts. The thing is, their face gets kind of covered. But she's got like shoulder mobility, but her face kind of gets covered. But it makes sense because they get here. This, I think, is better in terms of shape because now you have to see this nice kind of diamond kind of silhouette above the head. But the thing with that is that it's just a little bit, you're facing too far forward to make that turn versus they're already turning to the side. Yeah, I honestly like these 2 better because I could see the shapes, at least from this point of view where the camera is placed. Boom. Yeah. I mean, it's just really I'm just really nitpicking one part. It still looks good either way. But if you really wanted to get into the nitty gritty of the details, it's one of those things that you'd want to just slightly fix. Ooh, the musicality on the vocals, yes. Hey, yeah. Nice use of the levels right there, and because they're also going from very, very sharp to flow. Swim. Oh no, swim. Fix the hair, and then with some levels here, and everyone reaching up to a high level with the hands, connecting. It's kind of, it almost seems like performer's choice because her hands aren't connecting versus everyone else's. But those are nice pathways. What I like about that part is that this part feels very competition, like, because angles is very sharp to very like graceful, maybe ethereal like vocals. It's a nice juxtaposition of like grace and sharpness. My God, that formation change. 5, 6, 7, 8. Who are they competing with? Formation change. Okay, look from here. Going all this side went from here all the way to stage right. Okay, she went up. She had the farthest to travel. I think she went from here, stage left, to maybe this part. It doesn't seem like a lot in video, but when you're dancing and having to move and stay on beat, and for them sing, that's a lot. Okay, let's see if I'm right, because these two I think move the most. 7 and 8. Yeah, it's a lot of traveling. So it's not just looked like she was like center left of stage. That's a little bit more upstage to the back, and she moved back, so it's more like here. Bah. And that's the thing too, like when the job of these performers is to make it look easy. It's not easy. If it looks effortless, it's because they put so much time into it. I love this part, this nice little setup right here, like of hiding them, and then do a little bit of that Michael Jackson walk, or a little bit of maybe a hustle step. 2 and 3. Oh, just the musicality, the weaving. There's so much I could say about this piece. I'm already 12 minutes in, but nice weave, nice use of angles, drop. See that? Good use of levels right there. Good use of this is almost, yeah, just really coming out into framing the dancers or the performers beautifully. And they weave. It's almost as if they're coming at you. Boom. Nice use of levels high up here. Sit again. Nice little contrast in the levels. And then again, using this little bit of the framing here as they slide. Beautiful head look. There's a moment here that I noticed with their hand, and I know their hands, and they reach forward. It's hardly seen from this angle, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be a sweet view, like sweet kind of effect from more of a bird's eye view tower cam. And the way it hits too, the little texture, instead of like place, it's a place. Beautiful. God, man, this choreography is good. Splitting up this group. I love those types of formation changes, going upstage, going downstage. Great use of formations, man. 6, 7, 8. So like a lot of things that was really fun to watch here. So you bring your eye to stage left, and she walks through the formation, makes it feel like she's in scene with them. But what happens next is that they also incorporate levels as a nice atmosphere. It gives, at least for me, it gives a sense that the scene is alive. Obviously they're alive because they're humans and they're dancing. But what we're seeing here is essentially the impact of what backup dancers have in terms of when complimenting the singer. It gives the scene they're in life. Boom, bah. She travels, they bring her eye to stage left to stage right, gives a nice atmosphere, choreography, great levels. This became from a parallelogram into a pyramid. So again, so much things, like they're doing really well in the first 30 seconds of this video. So, ooh, guess you better travel. Okay, from here, boom, here. Ba-da-da-da. Man, she went from stage right all the way stage right to stage left. Man, those types of formation changes are, ooh. But luckily, it's not like, it doesn't look like it's a super huge room, but they're kind of like clumped towards the center to look closer. but still 6 and 7, 8. So she had 4 8 counts. Grab, turn the clock. Nice hit of the doom, complementing the lyrics and the beat at the same time. Da 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 ba. Very cute moment right there, and just very like much taking your time. Da 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 da. Nice contrast too, from because they're about to nobody knock. It's very slow, quick, ba. Love the shimmy, down to do, boom. Musicality, da 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 ba. Great use of asymmetry right here. Boom, boom. I think I noted that too. I remember in was it Salamin? Like they had a lot of asymmetry. So they, which I thought was unique and fun because it had you kind of guessing and had you feel, at least for me as an audience member, involved. Like, oh, there they are. Oh, there they are. So this one, I feel like they're kind of like, it seems like they're weaving through a lot right now, but I could just be assuming, but they're going here. Or they're center out, and right now they're going from stage right to stage left. So great use of asymmetry or size, depending on how you want to kind of frame it. As she is here on stage left and they're stage right, but also in terms of design, 2 different shapes and sizes, which is I think is a nice visual, eye candy here. So a lot of this, I don't know if I said it previously, a good chunk of this choreography feels like it's choreography that's meant for artists. A lot of this choreography is, I'm going to say, simple in terms of counts. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and especially 1 and 2. Like it's simple-ish in terms of the movement patterns, like a shimmy, a pas de bourrée, a pull. The part that it's not easy is the execution, is the right textures, it's the right levels. Just because something is simple does not mean it's easy. As you see through a lot of this, there's a lot of texture changes from quick to big to flow to intricate. So it's a nice balance, but it's not like overly complicated to the point where it's, for example, like a super intense competition choreography. But I would say their formations are very competition choreography-esque because they are moving a lot. Section live. 8, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7. Ooh, that was a great moment. I feel like that choreography felt very much like a conversation, which was very satisfying to watch because there's sometimes choreography where it's just like hit. I'm just trying to hit the musicality, show off that I can kill this beat. But I often like the choreography that just feels like an embodiment of what the song is saying. 6, 7, 8. So let's go pas de bourrée. So let's take a look at the choreography, as I was saying, in terms of like choreography for artists. Okay. Again, this isn't like to knock down their dance ability. They're singing, so they have to be economical and smart. So 8, pull, boom. They got a bit of a body roll. Okay, she's got this moment, so she's got a little bit more. This part really contrasts her slow as she's kind of like faster, kind of sharper movements. So boom, look and down, place. 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. Boom, 2. Fairly simple choreography, not easy, especially since they're using it through boom to get to this friggin' diagonal. Da. Again, diagonal domination, very clean diagonal. Shouts out to her. She's practically on this curtain right here. See, she kind of like hits that. I'm gonna punch into that, and those are always kind of like the fun moments for me. They're like, oh, I'm too close to this part of the stage where I should not. I think at one point there was when I was doing a promo shoot for a show I was on, I think I might have stepped or broke one of the lights, and I just walked away because I didn't know what to do because we were a big group. So, but look at this beautiful depth in that diagonal, nicely hit, very very clean diagonal. But very simple like wrist rolls too. A great use of going down, using that as a transition to this level. Da 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 da. Boom. I just realized I'm doing boom da 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 in terms of my dance speaking right now. Anyways, so great use of the wrist rolls as a level change. Beautiful shape again in a diagonal too, man. This part I feel a little conflicted because it's all, I like the idea of using different directions to make your dancing feel dynamic, but this just kind of, like in terms of the shape right here, just felt a little awkward. I might have wanted it to everyone facing forward, but I also like that, like I just like the difference, but the shape just feels a little too awkward for me, especially since it's not like so much quick 1 and 2, 3 and 4. It's not like picture. We have a much more elongated type of movement, which we stay with for at least what, a two counts? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so at least 2 counts. So, but it just feels like we were with it too long, especially for this. But I don't know. That's just me. If I were to do something like this, just like now, just projecting my thought process would be, if the choreography was more changing the picture every count, 1, 2, 3, 4. But this one, I don't know. This formation for this movement just feels a little awkward. Or it could just be like the timing and the shapes and a little bit of the cleanliness. But I don't know. Yeah, they just weaved through that. From nice setup from upstage, weave through, and just the trust too. Look at them. Her confidence, like maintaining eye contact with the audience, with just trust that everyone's just gonna know where they need to go in terms of their pathways. That's one of those things I don't think a lot of people talk about is formations in terms of like pathways. Like they do a lot of formation changes, and through that, there's probably a lot of moments where they kind of bumped into each other, or like, okay, where are you gonna go? Am I gonna go left or right? It's things like that aren't really seen, but it happens. Like you see people bump into each other or get really close. Nice pickup. Nice reveal on that. So nice moment with the atmosphere. Boom. Nice musicality on the nothing to be said. And nice everyone doing shapes, kind of pushing out to give a nice reveal to her. I have not learned anyone's names yet. So I'm sorry. Dominique. That part is super satisfying for me because it's a nice, we have a level here. Everyone's looking down. Boom, look, big body roll. And nice complementing movement from the current singer with the arm raise. Too. That matches a lot with the lyrics because there's a little bit of that sass, that kind of confidence, and that shoulder hit. Yeah, there we go. Nice change up into that pickup, to make it a little bit more of a pickup or a cannon. But. Again, going into another diagonal, man. I find it very satisfying when groups go from like use a diagonal here, but then they balance it out by going another diagonal here. And I think it's just great use of the floor. Ooh, yeah, great formation change on that. So boom, we have obviously a 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So she's got the point. Boom, roll off. Initiation with the shoulder. Nice strong shoulder movement. But ball change. Boom, into this kind of the same formation, but now they just switched it up to be facing forward. Nice travel. Wow, great travel from here. Curtain reveal. Open up to make this essentially a V. Great formation change. Nice. And I like the transitions. A lot of the transitions are simple like arm movements, but they're still walking, but with arm movements. I think that's a lot better in terms of dance transitions versus I'm done dancing, then I walk. Ooh, that subtle worry about like this very subtle lean right, left, right. This very subtle snaking motion. I love that because I think it takes a lot more discipline to hold back your energy and still be full out. It's very easy to be explosive and like hit a picture, but to be engaged, to have your like say like your 80% execution be the full out, I think takes a lot of discipline and honestly body control and awareness. Because boom, okay, let's go dramatic look. Hell yeah, they're in it. So, it's very subtle. They're not overselling it. It's very satisfying because of the subtlety. Yeah, that pas de bourrée. Simple move. I'd say a very foundational dance move. Boom, pas de bourrée. Da 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 da. Great use of a foundational move to hit musicality. I think it's one of those things too. Like you don't need to make everything super complicated to do a beat kill, to create choreography. Sometimes the foundations are enough. Foundation is called foundation for a reason. And if you're one of those dancers who went straight into intermediate advanced choreography and lack foundation, go back to beginner's class. So I've taken a beginner's class. It's humbling. It's also nice to have to just refresh your foundation. Ooh, God, this transformation from this formation. Okay, so we have this separate. We had a solid full 2, 3, 2, 1 maybe. Then we separated this, brought her up, and then changed the level. Had this level, and they just used so many principles of design at once. So they really. I love what they do with the formations, man. 7, 8. Look at that. Just we're doing asymmetry. We're doing levels all at the same time. Great formation change too. So we had this asymmetry and levels going on here. Boom, boom. Now we take it even more, I'd say, off stage to this line, or more asymmetrical, by having us all the way over here, creating a line, and another level to them in like a low level, a static level, or maybe a slightly high level with the hand. Jeez. 5, 6, 7, 8. I just realized that they hit this curtain. Oh. That shit happens. Like we were doing a shoot with one of Temper Tantrum's numbers called Humanity in Motion, where we all run in a circle. The curtain in the back kept opening up and it's showing the exit side, which we don't want in the shot. And then just shows like how powerful they are in their walk. Great choreography. A lot more, it's still choreography for artists, but this is like definitely a lot more swag, showing a little bit more of their musicality. It's not like Carrera level of the breakdown, the choreography breakdown, but it's still showing their danceability. Great level change here. Great use of just like big moves here. Nice lean, big reach, get nice little anticipation, and down. So I wonder if it's supposed to be a straight up or a bend. I do like it more of a straight up because we have the anticipation to the drop. And that's a very fast drop. Is that N1? N1, yeah, it's like a very, it's very fast. God, that was a super clean reveal here. So also great use of the floor. Look how spread out they are. Then they bring it in, boom, to a pyramid, to really clumping it in, getting very close to a line, boom, very satisfying, kind of slow curtain, almost like elevator door effect, because they kind of open up nice and slow. And as she kind of like just comes, she rises up. It's like super, very satisfying reveal. And nice in terms of spreading the formation out even more. Okay. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that I really liked about this was just the vocals, just like, woof. I see the part that I think Noelle was talking about it. There's like one girl like belting while there's other people kind of complimenting right here. And right, it's kind of like taking turns. It's pretty, I love seeing that. That's pretty awesome. Oh, this was the part that one of the ones that we kind of like went crazy for because it's so simple because we weren't expecting it, but kind of a roll. One thing I noticed here is that they kind of like missed. Yeah, they missed the first one. Oh, just kidding. Got it. Let's see if anyone else did it. And it's fun because when you're doing these types of choreography and interacting and there's kind of you're staring at the person you're dancing with, it's kind of like you can be silly and have fun with it. When it comes to these types of moves or that require like interaction, actually interlocking, one of those examples for me is doing the locking handshake. Those can get a little bit tricky because you got to make sure you know your counts, you're in the right spacing, you're not too close, you're not too far. So those smaller kind of movements, as fun as they are, they have their own level of trickiness to them. Okay, let's go. I just love like how they're clever blocking from here because we went from bat, then here, bring it up. Oh, maybe not that far up, but yeah. 6, 7, 8. One of these very fun and simple choreography. Very subtle. I know they were doing it already, but like I like the contrast. They went from this very big shape to very intricate small, then going back to much bigger silhouette. Yeah, and that's it. I mean, I love this ending. This ending, like in what I'm assuming is an arrow. The levels are perfect. The angles are perfect. The positioning of this camera is perfect. So, like, this was a satisfying way to end the whole thing. Yeah, hope you guys learned something and why this choreography is great. A lot of us are really enjoying a lot of their stuff that we've been watching lately, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching them with us. All right, take care.